Due to aridity, the vegetation is sparse. There are scanty patches of grasses and shrubs for animals to graze. In Ladakh, proper cultivation by means of manuring and irrigation is done at heights ranging from 2,750 to 4,550 meters. During the summer, fruit trees such as apples, apricots and walnuts bloom. Several species of birds such as robins, redstarts, Tibetan snowcock, raven etc. can be seen in Ladakh. The animals are reared for milk, meat and hides, which include wild goats, wild sheep, yak etc. The people are divided into shepherds who populate the upland valleys too high for cultivation, and the Ladakhis who till the land around the valley villages. Cultivation in Ladakh is restricted to main valleys such as the Indus, Shyok and Suru rivers, where it consists of small irrigated plots of barley, buckwheat, turnips and mustard. In summers, people are busy in cultivating barley, potatoes, turnips, peas, beans, etc. But in winters, the climate is so harsh that the people keep themselves engaged in festivities and ceremonies. Do you find any resemblance between these people and the inhabitants of Tibet or Central Asia? The people here are either Muslims or Buddhist. In fact, there are several Buddhist monasteries like Hemis, Thiksay, She and Lamayuru. Demchok, Balijiasi, Tibet in the southeast. The town is located in the lofty mountainous region known as the Roof of the World at an elevation of about 3,520 meters. Surrounding it is a ring of mountains of still greater elevation. Leh is one of the highest permanently inhabited towns in the world. The economy is mainly based on trade, but fruit growing and agriculture are also important. Handicraft manufacture is also important in Ladakh, particularly the production of Kashmiri shawl, pashmina, carpets and blankets. Tourism has had a significant socio-economic impact on Ladakh. Visitors from India and abroad visit the Gompa Streaks to see the meadows and glaciers, witnessing ceremonies and festivities. With modernization, the life of Ladakhis is also undergoing change. But living with scarce resources like water and fuel has taught them reverence and care, so nothing is discarded or wasted. Life in the Ganga-Brahmaputra Basin. Ganga-Brahmaputra Basin forms the major part of the northern plains. The tributaries of the river Ganga and the Brahmaputra together form the Ganga-Brahmaputra Basin. The rivers Ganga and the Brahmaputra rise from glaciers near Lake Mansarovar in the Greater Himalayas. They flow in opposite directions and join together in Bangladesh to form the largest delta in the world, the Sundarban Delta, before emptying into the Bay of Bengal. Major parts of this delta lies in Bangladesh. Oxbow lakes dot the plains. The region has varied type of climate and is dominated by the monsoon climate. The summers are hot, whereas winters are cold. Rainfall also varies from region to region. Most of the rainfall occurs due to the monsoon winds. Many cities have developed on the Gangetic Plain. Among the most notable are Meerut, Agra, Mathura, Lucknow, Kolkata etc. The density of population is very high. Most of the people live in the rural areas. The environment plays a dominant role in the distribution of population. The soil is fertile, hence the major occupation of the people is agriculture, though quite a large number of people are engaged in industries and tertiary occupations. Paddy and wheats are the most important crops grown in the region. Since cultivation of paddy requires sufficient water, it is grown in the areas of high rainfall. Food grains like wheat, rice, etc., and cash crops like sugarcane, cotton, jute, etc., are abundantly cultivated here. Banana plantations are seen in some of the areas of the plain. In West Bengal and Assam, tea is grown in plantations. Silk is produced through the cultivation of silkworms in parts of Bihar and Assam. In the Ganga-Brahmaputra plains, tropical deciduous trees grow, along with teak, sal and peepal, while the delta areas are covered with mangrove trees. Elephants, buffaloes, bison, rhinoceros, lions, tigers are some of the important animals found here. Aquatic life abounds in the fresh river water, the lakes and the Bay of Bengal Sea. Hence, fish and rice are the staple diet of the people living in the area. A typical village of the region is made up of mud huts with roofs made up of thatch or clay tiles. The process of modernization is evident in some villages. Cement-plastered homes, paved roads, electricity and consumer goods including radios and television sets are transforming traditional village life. All the four ways of transport are well developed in this basin. In plains, the roadways and railways transport people from one place to another, whereas waterways are an effective means, particularly along with the rivers. The plains have also a number of airports. Tourism is another important activity of the basin. The Taj Mahal on the banks of river Yamuna, Allahabad on the confluence of the river Ganga and Yamuna, Buddhist stupas in Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, and Lucknow with its Imambara are some places worth a visit.